Okay, well, we have a weekend here and we have 2 days to ourselves. Gonna get some airgun stuff done, get some other stuff done, and sometimes you wonder, oh my god, what am I gonna do first? But anyway, I have some stuff that I picked up. It's ahead of Christmas, and I really didn't buy it for Christmas. It just kind of landed Christmas week or Christmas month. So here's what we got from Pyramid Air. This is going to go to down the road for one of my projects. Really, I'm not really sure, but it's a .20 caliber R1 barrel. It has no groove sights in the front, and they just give you the jam pin. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I just want to buy it to have it. I'll put it to use somewhere down the road, but it sure does look nice. And we'll check it out later, of course. But I was surprised, you know, they give you this real big box. You would think the barrel would come in like a smaller, harder, easier to fit for barrels only type box, but it didn't. So the other thing I got was, I didn't buy a gun this time. I actually wound up doing a trade with Mr. Rick Barry, who I got to know through the YouTube channel. So hey Rick, how you doing? The big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, all around black belt, pretty interesting guy. Anyway, so he's a horn player too. But we did a trade. It was I think it was my R9 Deluxe 177, brand new. Never did get around to shooting it, in the nice green box. Psst, Scooter, get out of there. Cat's trying to play around with the Christmas tree that I took off the mantle to put the camera down. Psst. Hey, I'll squirt you. You don't, give me a second. Works every time. So we did a trade. He had recently gotten a rifle, and you know, I've been wanting to get one, but then on the fence about it, and I got too many rifles anyway. It really is ridiculous, but that's the addiction, isn't it? So we did a trade. Shipping alone was $53 on his end, and it was $60 on my end. So he got a brand new Beeman, the Deluxe R9, and I had gotten this one off of him. Let's take a look and see what it is. I'm not going to say what it is until you see it, just for a little airgun suspense. I thought it would become in like the bigger protective box, and it has labels, a special handling and fragile all over it. And to me, as far as I'm concerned, that's just a sign for whoever's handling the package. In this case, it was the United States Postal Service. To me, that's just an invitation to throw it on the ground and slam it up against something. That's how I think, anyway. All right, so there's the box, and here's the box within the box. Oh, it's a heavy one. And they say 9 pounds. They weren't joking. This is every bit of 9 pounds. So let's see what this is. There's that. Let's put the blade away. I'm surprised Scooter isn't over here, but take the barrel out of there. Well, are you ready? Have you been on the edge of your seat the whole time? I think so, huh? No? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the LGU Woodstock. Like I said, it's every bit of 9 pounds. So you're gonna need to man up for this one. That's just mind over matter. You're gonna be on the bench anyway with your little doohickey. So the rifle basically seems like the length of pull is short, but certainly is comfortable, and it's really nice. The blue one is that glassy blue, bluish glassy black like Air Arms gives you. Let's take a look at the cocking arm here. Rick had mentioned something about the cocking arm, but I have no idea because I don't remember. He did say, wait till you see how it cocks. It is glassy smooth. Oh yeah, it's glassy smooth. That feels really nice. And of course, they're known to be accurate. So I wanted one of these, and I didn't want one of these. I didn't want to pay the money, and I didn't want, you know, I just had so many air guns. I actually, to be honest with you, I enjoy break barrels. I don't need stackers and pellet upon pellet. You know, I mean, some of these guns are capable of doing. I just like a nice Magnum. I like my R9s and those type of variants. But finally, this one made it to, hey, this one made it to me through a deal, and I like it. It's nice looking stock. It's nicer looking in person, and it's definitely kind of cool. Now, I don't want to ruffle any feathers or anything, but for me, the Air Arm rifles, as nice as they were, I just didn't, I don't know, they just weren't my cup of tea for some reason. I can't explain it. This doesn't make any sense. I had the Pro Sport, I had the TX200, and I had the Hunter carbine, and to be honest with you, I just felt later that they weren't my cup of tea. This actually is pretty cool. I like it. It's different. It has a whole different feel. So we have the bear trap up here. The trigger's not pulling back because he had the safe on, and don't worry, I did check to see there was no pellet in the breech. So apparently you can put the safety on and off. That's pretty cool. This gun looks really nice, guys. So no worries about what this is capable of doing. As far as underlever now, I have in the good gun category, I have the obviously the LGU, and I have the Weinrock 97K in the underlevers, and lastly I have the RWS, or Diana if you want to call it, K98, right, the Mauser, and I really like that. I think that's a cool rifle. It's just something different, and it's really neat when you have it up front and in close. On paper it looks kind of fugly, but in person it's really kind of cool. It gives you a whole different feel. So right off the bat, I like this. This is really cool. Let's just see what cocking's going to be like. You're going to go back. You're going to pick up a pellet. You're going to put it in. Of course, it's going to have the bear trap on. Then you're going to have to release the bear trap. And then, hey, this is straightforward. I don't see anything that's wrong with it. But anyway, I got one now. There's a guy in Hawaii. I forget his name. Dario? I'm sorry, I think it's Dario. Hey Dario, look, I finally got one. But anyway, this is a great weekend for some airgun stuff. I have my project still going on. We're going to get into that, get some work done, and do some other things, and try to make 2 days of being off and make it like 3 days worth of work would be nice, but we'll see what we actually do get done. But anyway, this is it. It's the LGU. It's really nice. It feels good. Now that I've actually had it in my hand, the 9 pounds don't feel bad at all. I guess I'm getting kind of used to it. But it is a really nice gun. I'm actually surprised. My guess is I don't think I'm going to sell this. I have a really nice FWB that's redone by Joe Rhea, and I'm selling it because, well, I got so many springers and so many break barrels, and I need some money for some airgun project stuff that I'm into, so somebody has to go. I'm going to let that gun go to whoever can really appreciate the beauty and the fine accuracy of that rifle. But anyway, this is great. Like I said, the blue one is black. It's shiny. It has a metal trigger guard, right? The trigger, let's see what this trigger is. Not that it never mattered to me. I can't tell, to be honest with you, if the trigger is like an aluminum trigger that's painted or if it's actually just plastic. But the trigger is nice, I think. We'll find out. But anyway, let's wrap it up. I just want to show you the cool gun. I do definitely like it. I think this next to a Weinrock 97K is definitely a cool addition to have. So let's leave it at that. This is Mike saying have a great weekend and be safe. Oh, and thanks Rick. I like it. It's cool. And I know you said you dig the Beeman R9 Deluxe. See you around.